Hi there, and welcome back to Everything Tesla Stock. Are you a Tesla investor wondering whether to hold or sell? Well, this is the perfect video for you. In this video, we're going to go through all the activities that have surrounded Tesla over the last couple of weeks, and how they could set up Tesla to skyrocket soon. With all these announcements that have been going on, things seem to have been falling in favor of Tesla and its stock price once again. Will Tesla skyrocket soon? Well, we're about to find out. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. That way you won't miss out on any of our new videos. Alright, without wasting any more time, let's get into the video. The Tesla stock price plummeted in the first week of June after Reuters published an article claiming that Tesla planned to lay off 10% of its salaried workforce. This headline made a huge dent in the Tesla stock price. However, in an interview with Bloomberg on the 21st of June, Musk stated that despite cutting its salaries staff by 10%, it intends to hire hourly workers by the end of the next 3 months. But here's the fun bit. Elon Musk did not fail to give hopes to the masses about the future, as he is known to. Musk believes that Tesla will have more total employees within a year than it has now. At the moment, Tesla is already doing a pretty brilliant job with its output and is already reaping in the benefits, with the company planning to have more hands on deck by 2023, and this is going to mean a definite increase in the output and a solid footing to stand on for the stock price to skyrocket. Still, on the topic of output though, going into the third week of June 2022, Tesla's official Twitter account released a tweet saying that its facility in Germany, Giga Berlin, had now hit a production milestone of 1,000 vehicles within a week. That's pretty mind-blowing knowing that the factory's only been going for a few months. While all the projections for Giga Berlin got their fair share of setbacks and delays and formalities, the factory finally got the go-ahead to start production thanks to Musk and the company's consistent push for a world with a more sustainable energy solution. As we've all seen, an increase in output is a huge deal for the company, and if Giga Berlin was still able to hit such an amazing number in such a short time despite the countless setbacks, then one can only imagine what would happen within a year or two of operation. Another new factory that is said to be planning a sort of rally of its own is Giga Texas. The factory is also making plans to increase production, with a focus mainly on pushing out more Model Ys, some of which are going to carry the 4680 batteries. This factory is also working on the highly anticipated Cybertruck, which fans are hopeful will be made available in 2023. The initial plan for Tesla's Giga Berlin was to have it put out 1,000 units every week by the end of April 2022, but that became impossible as a result of the aforementioned delays. Still, there's no denying that being able to achieve this in just a few months is no small feat. If you're still not impressed, well, it might interest you to know that as of April, the output at this factory was only about 350 cars a week. In our opinion, blasting past this number in 2 months is a big win. Tesla has now set its goal for yearly output from Berlin to be around 50,000 cars. At the rate of production and scaling that Tesla's going for here, it may not come as too much of a surprise at all if it even surpasses this target by a mile. It's also worth noting that Tesla has already started planning to expand its facility in Berlin. Tesla intends to expand its property by approximately 250 acres, or about 100 hectares, and once the company receives approval from the city council, work on that expansion will begin. As you'd expect, an expansion will push the production output of this facility to even greater heights. While a lot of external factors like the economy, a lot of complications attached to getting parts and supplies, and a sudden surge in prices of raw materials are currently at play, Tesla is still moving forward to increase production in these two factories. Against the odds, the company is still making significant moves to boost its production and finances. The level of output that the company is currently putting out is directly correlated to the earnings that it makes annually. Therefore, once Tesla can pull through with its plans to scale and increase production in major regions within and outside the US, there's bound to be an upshoot in the company's annual earnings by the end of 2022. As we mentioned, the price of the stock is also connected to the earnings of the company. Once investors can see that the company's game plan is working, it's surely going to pique the interest of investors, which will in turn spike the price of the stock. Speaking of things that could interest investors, according to some sources and of course social media videos, we may soon be seeing active production and release of the Tesla Semi sooner rather than later. In June 2022, Tesla semis were spotted in a Frito-Lay factory in Modesto, California. According to Teslarati, some Frito-Lay employees said that they had been told that the Tesla Semi is going to be soon made available for company use. At the peak of the hype for the Tesla Semi last year, Frito-Lay was to receive 15 units of the Semi. However, market conditions and delays have held back the delivery of the Semi. Well, it looks like the wait might finally be coming to an end, as the Tesla Semi has been undergoing extensive testing on the Frito-Lay facility. Furthermore, a series of 4 Tesla megachargers designed for the Tesla Semis are already set up at the Frito-Lay facility. The Tesla Semis are one of Tesla's most anticipated products, and with its new wave of public appearances, we might be looking at a launch fairly soon. Frito-Lay ordering 15 units and PepsiCo ordering 100 means that widespread usage is likely to kick in as soon as it releases. Widespread use of the Tesla Semi by big companies is a huge deal, as this could act as a massive booster for not only the company's earnings, but its stock price as well. Another interesting innovation that could really take Tesla to another level is what enthusiasts are calling the Tesla Model 2. While there isn't a lot to go on for what this is, Tesla says that it's going to be an entry budget electric vehicle. While there are still some companies in the budget EV space, the Model 2 is said to be an EV that comes with just about everything users love about the Tesla vehicles without having to spend an entire life savings to get it. First of all, making an EV that is much more accessible to lower income buyers is a great way to finally reach the goal of zero emissions in the future. However, as a benefit to Tesla, this would mean having their vehicles in more households, which would mean more vehicles selling. Tesla is going to be making more money, and then that is bound to push the stock price to greater heights. Looking at more international moves, let's take a quick trip to Asia. After months of waiting, Shanghai is finally giving the go-ahead for companies to get back to work. Tesla showrooms in the region hope to be back in business by the end of the month. At the beginning of June, officials in the commercial area of Shanghai, China, announced that some of the COVID-related measures that restricted businesses are going to be lifted. A few months earlier, China had come up with a whitelist containing about 2,000 companies that were allowed to start their businesses again. Tesla's Gigafactory made this list, and hence it started running in mid-April under strict restrictions. However, this whitelist and most of the restrictions have now been lifted, therefore bringing all the businesses and companies back to work and allowing for Tesla showrooms to begin sale once again. Now, officials in Shanghai hope to have the facility and cities up and running as they used to be by the end of June, with normal business and travel routines back in place. With a commercial hub like Shanghai getting back to business, Tesla electric vehicle sales and production are going to benefit greatly. With the expansion plans in Berlin already in place, Tesla could be looking at an expansion in Shanghai as well to ramp up production in that region. Apart from the production and earnings benefits that these international expansions secure for Tesla, they will also increase their popularity in these regions. Providing jobs for citizens in strongholds on 3 continents automatically means that more people are going to be interested in what the company is building and are going to consider buying the stock. With more international reach, Tesla's stock price could see an amazing boost within the next few years. With everything Tesla has announced so far, and the closer they get to a reality, the price of the stock could skyrocket within the next year or two. By the time the company goes into full production of all its highly anticipated futuristic tech like the Cybertruck and fully self-driving cars, the company's stock could break its own records, but we gotta wait and see how this all plays out. That's it for today, guys. Let us know your thoughts on the future of Tesla stock down below. And while you're still here, go ahead and click on one of these 2 videos on your screen. See you there.